Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Real Madrid career mode. In the last episode we have got quite a few games to cover over. We played 5 and some were decent and some we got a bit bullshit, but we started off with a 1-0 win against Osasuna. Quite comfortable win, just a 1-0 win right there. Same with the Sporting CP game that we do actually start off this episode with today, but this time at home. But in the last episode we did get the 1-0 win away. And this is where it gets a bit bullshit, let's just say that. We did get the 1-0 draw against RCD Espanyol. We went 1-0 up, the game finished, we didn't realise they scored and we had no opportunity to actually defend it, it just happened, so it is what it is. But then we did resort back in the 4th game of this episode, getting the 1-0 win against Rayo Vallecano, and then finishing off with a 2-0 win against Real Sociedad away. So we kick off this episode again, playing Sporting CP again, but this time at home. As you can see from the group stage table right there, we're in first with PSV second, Leverkusen in third, and Sporting at the bottom with no wins. I'm probably going to dodge the pre-match conference because, again, I can't really see the rivalry between us here. It'd be different if we had Cristiano Ronaldo, because that was his former team in Sporting CP, but unfortunately isn't at Madrid anymore. He is in the Saudi Arabia League right there. So let's just jump into the lineups here and hopefully get this win today on the highlights. Hopefully won't be a lot of highlights today. As you saw from the previous episode, we have got Villarreal and Sevilla this episode, I do believe. So should be more of an interesting one today. So let's get into the lineups and see if we can beat Sporting and pretty much cement ourselves into the knockout stages into the Champions League. Come on. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup today at the Bernabeu today against Sporting CP. As you can see, a completely brand new team pretty much. It is pretty much like our third team. We're pretty much secured anyway. Even if we lost this game, we still, I believe, finished top of the group. So why not run some of these players out like Van der Ven, who are there, Lunin and Go up once again, McKenny, Ganato in Latvia. Why the hell not? I decided to keep Rodrigo in the team today because we don't really play him enough and there's no reason to do that, so that's why we've dropped out Asensio and not replaced him right there. Looking at the Sporting team though, I mean, they've got a decent team. I mean, Edwards, Poro, we saw them previously in the last episode, these team was a bit of a threat. St. Juste, Gunashi, it's not a bad little team, is it? I mean, I won't mind looking at that Pedro Poro, he's a bit of a baller there, same with Edwards, it's maybe a potential backup play, you never know. But it should be a comfortable win here today against Sporting. Let's get into it, come on. So here we go then, at the Bernabeu once again, this time against Sporting CP. Deja vu from last episode, but this time, like I said, it is at the Bernabeu, not in Sporting's home ground right there. We got the comfortable win against them, so hopefully we can do it today, even with a weaker side. We should be okay. The former Dortmund captain, the guy that we played with last season in Jude Bellingham, at the team today as captain. Looking for a comfortable win today, looking for a lot more goals on the highlight, not like last episode, just getting the 1-0 comfortable wins. We want goals. That is what we want to see, and that's what I want to see within this team. Come on. So here we go then. We are kicking off the home side. Let's see what happens here then. So let's say the first opportunity goes to Sporting CP, the 8th minute. Expect some more chances from the away team, because this is like pretty much like our third team, really, today. So expect more chances from the away team today. Hopefully, like I said, a bit more goals, really. Today is a good shot, a goal, and I'll tell you what, I don't know what Luna's position was there, but he nearly snuck it in, but it looks like we're going to get our chance now in the 26th minute. Here we go, looks like Lazio's in the ball. I might go for the strike here. We'll play for Rodrigo, there he's open more, Rodrigo, and it's 1-0. We've been looking for his breakthrough, and he has done today in the Champions League. The number 10 has struck gold against Sporting CP. He's been very quiet recently. I think he needed that for boost up his confidence. I was very determined to shoot that with Latvia, but then I saw the opening gap here with Rodrigo and I took advantage of it. And once again, we're 1-0 up. So it looks like Sporting CP could be hitting that more on the left there. They're all going to hit on the left. And it could be 1-1 and go here. Keane on through and go here. And really good again. The German bounces back and Hoover collects possession once again. Jude Bellingham on the corner here. I don't think I want to take him in corners, but to be fair, he probably, yeah, we'll keep on them. We'll keep Drew on them. They're probably a good delivery here. It's a good ball. Not the best of actually. I was wrong right there. It wasn't the best delivery. We're just going to hold up possession here now. Give it back to Jude. Jude back then, the captain, number 8. Fake one out there. Still holding possession here. Go there wide to Rodrigo. Good little movement there, but cannot get past Gunishin there. We're going to get another chance of counter-attack in the 50th minute. Can we get more goals here? We could get a little one-on-one situation here. And looks like it could be Rodrigo again. Rodrigo through and go kind of. Pushes out wide though. Rodrigo pulls it back. And again, Ganashi just got him in his pocket at the moment. And just like that, again, on a deja vu from last episode, just a comfortable 1-0 win. I don't know what's going on with these highlight games at the moment, but we're literally just getting 1-0 games after 1-0s. I mean, it's a bit frustrating, really. We want to see more goals, but I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. I don't know how to really change that, to be honest with you. But there is Rodrigo. They're probably our man of the match today. Could have potentially got 2 goals, but he decided to drag out wide. Don't know why, but, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. We'll take it, a 1-0 win, and that should hopefully cement ourselves now to the knockout stages. So there it is, 1-0 to Real Madrid, thanks to Rodrigo in the 22nd minute against Sporting. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, focusing back onto the league now in this second game, and it is a biggie. It is first versus third. We're 100% going to get into the pre-match conference, but as you can see from the table, we are still undefeated. And Villarreal are kind of creeping up. If we get the win over these, then it's just literally going to be, I feel like, a race between us and Madrid. So, let's get into the pre-match conference and see if we can batter third place in the league. Come on. So here we go. Finally, we have got a daring appearance from Barry. He's got to do hassle. You know, the nice Spanish weather, a lot more hot over here. Needs to not get sunburned, so that is why he's got his cap on. Very nice indeed. Rightio, can this team make a little title bid? Of course we can. We're the best team in the league, 100%. 100%. We'll just say that there to the press, keep them all satisfied. Give them the right answers. Essential good form has been a real plus for your boys recently. I'm sure you might be thinking about, I think I will start Essential. Yes, Rodrigo did score in the last game, but he's been decent. He has been okay. Essential actually gone to PSG in real life now, I do believe. I think Fabio Romero has actually confirmed it. Here we go. To him right there. And also, I believe Benzema's leaving Real Madrid to the Saudi League as well. So, who's going to cover that new centre forward role for Real Madrid? Who knows? A big game here. We will win. At our best, we can beat anybody. I do believe that we are probably the best team in the world. We've got the best superstars in the world with the likes of Jude Bellingham, Mbappe, Militao, Courtois, you name it. We've got it all. There's the questions. Let's get into lineups. Come on. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup today at the Bernabeu against Villarreal, first versus third. As you see, pretty much our starting team right here has to be when we're going against a team that are kind of competing for the title as well. The only change is the Asensio on for Rodrigo. Like I said, we've got a bit of a sweet spot for Asensio, and he's been in decent form more over Rodrigo, so that's why he deserves to start today. Look at the Villarreal's team though. Ramos up top, the Portuguese striker, I believe. Very decent player indeed. Pereira, the experienced captain right there in the middle with Bissoma and Coquelin in the left mid row. Not a bad little team with Ibrahim and Mesla at the back as well, with Wazi and Castellani in the right mid and right back row right there. So not a bad team, but I feel like we definitely edge it. And I feel like it could be a bit of a one-sided game, especially being at the Bernabeu. But you never know. Let's find out. Come on. So here we go then. Match day 13, and what a game this is going to be. First versus third at the great stadium in football in the Bernabeu. I'm hoping we can turn up today. You know, with our highlight games, only getting 1-0 wins, especially against even some of the smaller teams that you'd like to expect us being like 3 or 4-0. Our last biggest win, I do believe, was against Barcelona, which is very surprisingly, because that's one of the best teams in the world. So we're in and out. Like I said, we're a bit underperforming. Hopefully we can do a tad bit better today, especially on the phone 90. Come on. So here we go then. Us, of course, in the famous all-white kit, and Villarreal in the yellow. And tell you fair, too many. That's why I had to stop there, because I thought he was going to grab a bow and absolutely just go for it. Could have gone for a Ilkay Gundogan in the FA Cup for a 13-second goal there. That would have been unbelievable. What I finished out with. A new record in the FA Cup. Anyone saw that the other day, the City United game. Unbelievable scenes. Good ball at top hook. Devin Priest. Good touchdown there. Play it in to Asensio, the man in form. Goes to Kylian Mbappe. Play bounces past one. Kylian Mbappe's going all the way here. There's a great save from the former Leeds man. We're going to be hitting the back down here. Goes to Mbappe. Good touch there. We just try to get a shot there, but brilliant start. Mbappe looking fearless as ever. Unbelievable save from Messi though. Onto the right hand side there. Castellano running through here. Past Cancelo. Maybe not. Got it with the Militao here. The fake it back. Go to Cancelo. Cancelo on the ball here. Plays it down line to Vinny. Vinny plays it into Jude. Jude, can he find it over top to Cancelo? He can. Jude Bellingham played really nice here. Goes to Mbappe. Goes to Asensio. We probably should have shot with Mbappe there. Had a bit more of a gap to shoot and turn. We just try to go for a bit more of a tap in. And then back forward. Gonzalo Ramos plays it in. Puts Coquelin on the ball. Now goes back to Gonzalo Ramos. Out wide here to Moloshka. Number 12. Where he pounces. There's a good ball into the mixer here. It's going back post. It's going towards goal. And Courtois has to get to the ground to catch that. Villarreal with the first shot on target. Well, actually, no, second shot. Because Mbappe got the one against Mesla. too bad indeed. Both teams going for it so far. Chouameni swings it over to Dumfries. Dumfries can fire it into Asensio. We cannot do that at all. Camavinga, great challenge there. The experienced Frenchman that can literally play everywhere in real life. He can play full-back. Yeah, we can even probably play on the wing. Unbelievable talent indeed. Gonzalo Ramos holding off Rudiger really well. Well done. Well done from Rudiger. Juben on the ball now. Plays it into Vinny. Vinny looking for the 1-2 with Kylian Mbappe. Is he going to get there? Just drags it a bit too wide there, Kylian Mbappe. It wasn't the best approach indeed. Good pass into Chouameni. It's a good pass out wide here. Villarreal going strong now. It's going into Gonzalo Ramos in the box and really good steps up. Recently linked with a Canarsie swatch in January. It looks like it's going to be happening right there, that deal. But he's just got passing Gonzalo Ramos. A great save there. It wasn't Gonzalo Ramos, it looked like Coquelin there with the shot. Not too bad indeed. They look very similar. Their face scans. Not too shabby indeed. Gets into the mix. Now it's going to Gonzalo Ramos. There's a free header. Courtois stepping up and keeping Real Madrid in it. This is what I mean with just getting us to 1-0 wins in the highlights. Now we're playing a full 90. We seem to be getting a bit battered at the moment. But a brilliant save there from Courtois, captain. Well done indeed. But here's another corner kick. Villarreal coming in strong. They're looking like the better team at the moment. Okay, can Mbappe get it out? It does get it out. It does go to Vinny. Vinny gets taken down here, but Camavinga retrieves it well. Very scrappy play at the moment. Goes to... can't get the push off there, but some of the former Spurs man from Chouameni and Camavinga. Both Frenchmen there doing unbelievable scenes. Got a very French-sided team at the moment. Kylian Mbappe does well. Just holds up, slows down the play a little bit. Just relax a little bit on the ball. A bit of an over-top ball there. Dumfries trying to find Camavinga. Just like that, it is 0-0 at the break. I've got to say, I think Villarreal's been the better team. We've been quite unfortunate in both ways to just defending and attacking. But Villarreal are going in strong. We need to pick up a little bit again. Just 0-0 at the break. I'll let you know if the main changes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 substitutions, and that is Asensio goes off for Rodrigo, the obvious one right there, and also McKennie goes on for Camavinga. If we've noticed recently, McKennie's been in decent form for Real Madrid, so I think he deserves to get on the pitch today when it matters the most. Now we're getting a bit of attack going here. McKennie going to go back to him. McKennie on the ball here. McKennie keeps going here. Can he find Jude? We just left it a bit too late to get the pass off there. We should have done it a little bit earlier. And because of that, Jude Bellingham's been humiliated and been beaten by the winger right there. We do win it back though. Jude Bellingham fizzes it in to Rodrigo. Can Rodrigo do something here? Plays it into McKennie. McKennie, the both substitution players, and McKennie just skins it wide. The United States player right there. Brilliant link up with both substitution players and just skims it past the far left corner. Unlucky. So still, no one is breaking the deadlock at the moment. The Bernabeu demands more goals from this team. From the last couple of the games, like I said, we've seen just not many goals at all. But we go here. Chouameni, good header down there. Now we're looking at Mbappe. Mbappe making the run, but not the best run in the world though. He's decided to run the left, the right. You've got to make an option, man. You've got to pick a decision and just commit to it. But Jude Bellingham, the experienced centre mid there, wins it back there. It looks like Rudiger's making the run up top. A big nice 1-2 there. Goes to Mbappe. Mbappe, can he find? No, he's not. Goes back to Chouameni. Chouameni to Dumfries. Dumfries gets challenged again. Villarreal doing really well just to close us out in the moment, not giving us any opportunity to just go for it. Gonzalo Ramos to Coquelin. He's back out wide. Good chance going there, running down the wing. Not going to try and pronounce his name. Militao does really well. Mbappe, flick it on please. Come on Mbappe. Been a bit sloppy, to be fair, Mbappe, this game. Started off strongly, now it's just gone a bit well. Now it's gone through and Courtois again. With a brilliant save. 70 minutes in here, still no Coquelin goes off here. Maybe we need to make a substitution of our own. Coquelin minus comes on the pitch here. Goes to Luis Felipe. Jude Bellingham does really well. Here we go. Here comes Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe going for the step-overs. We just tried to beat him inside, but we just had the wrong skill move going off there. We tried to go for the... oh, hello. Nearly won it back there. Still, no one breaking the deadlock. Militao, good pass to Vinny. Now we can get something going here. Rodrigo on the opposite wing. Rodrigo's getting the ball here. Rodrigo with the pace. Rodrigo's going through. Rodrigo, and he's made it 1-0.
It's about damn time.
The Brazilian, he's scored in the highlight game. And he's done it here today. We finally get the deadlock, and it is that man there, Rodrigo, the other Brazilian. Both Brazilians linking up. We dodged Mbappe, we used him as a decoy. And we just delivered it with the right side, with the finesse into the bottom left corner. A fantastic finish, calm and composed from Rodrigo on number 10. We're going to get Ganato on for Mbappe. He's not been the best, I must say. A word from Rodrigo. Come on, we finally break the deadlock. So Mbappe goes off after a bit of a sloppy performance from a 95-year-old player, I like to say. But can we break the deadlock now? Again, it's only 1-0. Very strange. I just don't know what's going on. Rodrigo, well done though. Come on, gives it to Ganato there. Ganato plays it in to Vinny. Vinny, can he find it? Back to Ganato. Just leaves it way too late again. Ganato did really well there to just create that whole play and that run as well. We just couldn't get into him. Was that wide here? Well done. Atletico Madrid been looking for a draw in this game. Really, that will satisfy them very much. The circumstances so far. Villarreal just being patient on the ball at the moment. Very patient. Good ball at the top. Looking Dumfries defender. He can. Well from Dumfries. We go down line now to Rodrigo. Rodrigo gone for the 1-2 here. So a little bit of play this. Can we keep going? It keeps kind of going. There we go. I was going to say I was looking for Rodrigo back on the wing. I saw the run, but we just couldn't get it over. Goes to Cancelo. It's not the best ball, is it? We was looking for Jude Ben on that front post and just went far wide. But again, I've got to hold my hands up. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just not that good at this Real Madrid team. But it's a brilliant result indeed. I mean, we needed that. First versus third. We got the job done regardless of the scoreline. Again, just a 1-0 goal in this whole campaign at the moment. I mean, what's going on? Rodrigo again stepping up when it matters the most. The Sochi plays, so we give our condolences to Villarreal. They're still in contention here to finish in the Champions League at the end of the season. They've got a decent little team. They gave us a good run for money, but they defended well. But we found a deadlock break with Rodrigo's substitution, making it 1-0. And the game is set like that. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap up this episode against Sevilla FC. Like I said in the previous episode, they've had a bit of history. Sevilla against Real Madrid. They're a bit of a pain in their ass, so that's why I want to play the phone down on this one, because they have got a decent team and I reckon they will definitely be finishing in the top 5 or top 6 throughout the league near the end. As you can see though, 1 point clear, was still undefeated out of 13 games. Is very nice to see. I'm hoping today against Sevilla, like, we just need more goals, don't we? That's all we ask for. Again, I'm just gonna I will go for the pre-match comps on this one, because I feel like it's a little bit of a rival on this one a tad, because like I said, Sevilla has given a bit of problems to Real Madrid in the past, so I feel like this is a massive game right here. Let's find out. Come on. So here we go. Question time. Reporter. It's not been a great start to the series transfer. Hey, they're seeing that great start. We're undefeated and we're top of the league. What the hell are you on about?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The senior lads were leaders. Well, I'm going to be a bit aggressive towards my team. I don't know. I mean, I try to be more aggressive towards the reporter there, but that makes no sense. We're undefeated and we're top of the league. How can it be a poor start? We managed that 1 goal in the last game. Maybe she's done about us not scoring many goals. Every win counts. It doesn't matter the result. But like I said, I'm a bit worried when we go against teams like Atletico Madrid that are definitely up there in the league at the moment, just behind us. And you know, when we get to the knockout stage against PSG, sorry, you know, Man City, the likes of them teams, we need to be scoring more goals. Can you keep this great run going? Yeah, we'll see. So you're saying I had a bad start, and now you're saying a great run. So typical EA just being really strange on the questions as per usual. And that's going to be the questions right there. Only 3 questions as per usual. Just like that. Let's get into the lineups. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup day at the Bernabeu against Sevilla FC. Only a couple of changes here. Van der Ven and Mendy are really the only changes in the team today for Cancelo and Militao. You can see that Rodrigo starts, so I mean, from this episode alone, he's been fantastic. So he definitely deserves the start over Asensio right there. Looking at Seville team though, I mean, this is what I mean. Like, this is why I want to play the forward 90. I mean, Declan Rice in the midfield, Delaney, Branett, Dembele, Vega, Occupus, Walker Peters, Kyoto. It's a very, very strong team indeed, especially with that Declan Rice in the midfield. A very decent team indeed. I'm surprised. Like they're in the table. Like I said, near the end of the table, I reckon they'll be in the top 6 or maybe 5th in the league, I reckon. So that is why today we'll be playing the forward 90. So let's see how we do against a very strong Seville side. Come on. So here we go then. It is a night game, match day 14, against a team that are looking very strong and very surprised they are there on the table. It should definitely be a lot harder. Bit underperforming at the moment from Seville, and so are we at the moment. Like I said, you've been seeing it yourself, just like literally 1-0 wins. It's very strange at the moment. It's not very entertaining at all. But I don't know why all the kit numbers are 99 for the kids. That's a bit strange, but fair enough. You do you. Come on, let's just get more goals today. Let's get the result against a very strong team. Cancel out, especially in Declan Rice, to be a very pain in the ass in that midfield. Look at me in my hat. Unbelievable. Come on. So here we go. Kylian Mbappe was a bit underperforming this episode, so hopefully he can step up in this game where it matters the most. Dumfries into the middle though. So Rodrigo, the man in form this episode and from previous episodes as well, he's been stepping up a lot more, which I wouldn't expect. And Ferland Mendy runs that out play there. Big shocker from him right there. Occupos plays it with Walker Peters. Walker Peters plays to Ocampos. Comes into Delaney. Ran out on the ball. Plays through Dembele. Well done from Van der Ven. That's a naughty challenge there though, ref. And to be fair, he has not done it for weird. Van der Ven, can he get it out? To be fair, he's done it right. Challenge has gone out for a goal kick, but that should have been a foul, really. Very strange. Van der Ven lays it in to Rudiger. Who's on the ball here? It's to Jude. Lovely little play this from Real Madrid. Trying to get a bit of 1-2 action here. You see the little run big here. Oh, typical EA there. Typical EA. You can see where I wanted that pass to Rodrigo, but it goes to Vinny instead. Annoying there from Dumfries, but it is what it is, I suppose. We continue with Van der Ven. Good challenge indeed. Gets his revenge there. Ferland Mendy plays it in. Now goes to Camavinga. Camavinga on the ball here. He's run down the wing. He's got a middle one closing in. Nice little skill there from the looking for the Frenchman. He wins it back though, so we'll take it. Unlucky indeed. I do not want to see his corner number team next season. It's going to be like left back, right mid, cam, you name it. He's going to be everywhere. It's going to be nice to see indeed. Renet, the former Dortmund man, plays it in to Dembele. We'll get the challenge in there with Van der Ven. Really stepping up this game at the moment, being the highlight so far, 20 minutes in. Jude Bellingham fix it back there. Choose many, tries to find Dumfries on the wing. We can. Goes to Rodrigo. We find Mbappe, try to fizz it into him, gets a bit of deflection. Nothing else comes for it right there. Right on the ball, plays it to Dembele again. Now can really get the challenge, he can. Both centre backs doing really well, really closing out Dembele. Dembele not using his full speed to his potential. Dumfries trying to bounce past the defender there, fails miserably. Xavi Garlin gets past, goes to Vega now. Van der Ven, good challenge in there. I mean, we're looking really poor in the attack at the moment, really poor. Not getting anything going. It's not what you want to see. Good fizz pass into there. Can Vinny make the run here? We just cannot get that skill move off, can we? Like I said, it's so hard to be the AI sometimes on skill. A lot easier on my team gets feed, but focusing right now. Dembele's run through and goal here. Dembele is a great save, and they've got the seconds there. Courtois. I don't know. I mean, yes, the defence got caught out, but I think Courtois got to do better. He did well saving the first shot, but he just parried out really poorly. And Dembele makes it 1-0 Seville. Like I said, they're falling in Real Madrid's ass all the time, but they've done it today in this career under Barry. I mean, just Courtois got to do a little bit better there, but to be fair, it's more of the defence's fault. Come on, you get better. Right, so 1-0 down. This is not the Real Madrid team that we first started off when we took over. It's been absolutely honking so far. Not been very good at all. Come on. To Vinny now. Fizzes it in. Mbappe again. We just cannot beat him at all. Jude Bellingham, well done. Brings the ball back here. Now can he find Mbappe? Mbappe. That's alright. We're still alive here. Getting a bit fortunate here. Choose me. Lets the ball throw before his legs, pretty much. What are you doing? What is going on with the Real Madrid team at the moment? It's just underperforming really poorly. Unless they've gone into half time, maybe 1-0 down. Could be 2-0 where if Seville take advantage of it. Van der Ven, shocking. Not very good there from Van der Ven. Just bounces off his foot. No control there. Good pass into Brandt. It could be 2 in the crucial block there, but keeps going in. It's Declan Rice. It's 2-0 to Seville. Number 7, Declan Rice. Rice, baby. Has made it 2-0. Very scrappy go indeed. Chouameni with a fantastic block to cancel that shot here. You'll see it right now. Great block there. And just bounces. And it's just ricocheting off everyone. And in the end, Declan Rice has got an open net. Shocking from Real Madrid. So there it is. I jinxed myself saying it could be 1-0 at half time. And Declan Rice makes it 2. A lot of boos coming around the Real Madrid stadium. A big mountain to climb back now from a very strong Seville team at the moment. Mbappe's been absolutely shocking. He's done nothing. Making terrible runs. I don't know. I do not know. He is supposed to be the beacon of this team, leading us to the titles. And he's not doing it today. 2-0 at half time to Seville. I'll let you know if I make any changes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 3 changes at the moment. And that is Ganato goes on. to the pitch right there for Rodrigo. And Mbappe goes out the wing and Ganato goes up top. Militao comes on for Van de Ven and McKennie comes on for Camavinga. Just getting some of the other players on here. See if we can do something different. Here comes Drew now. We're finding Mbappe on the wing. This is where he needs to strike the most. Fizzes it in there to Ganato. Good touch from Ganato and he makes it 2-1. The Italian makes it 2-1. Come on. That is what we just needed there. Just after the break, we got a goal back. Brilliant play there from Mbappe. Finally stepping up. Good fizz passing. All Ganato with a good turn and a brilliant finish in the bottom right corner. Come on. So no messing around there. No analysing the go to the fullest. We need to get this lead back right here. Ganato, well done indeed. Done really well. We get the ball back again here. Mbappe on the ball, just gets tackled there from one of our former players in Brunet. Well done indeed. Delaney plays out wide to Vega. Well done from Dumfries though, well done. We're going again here. Dumfries making the run. Ganato. Well done to Dumfries right there. Can we find outside the box here? We'll put it back into Vinny and a good save there from Bono. What a save that is there. So much better. Coming out the second half like a different team. Ganato really transformed this team up top here. The young Italian. Well done indeed. A bit of fizz outside the box here. I'm not really comfortable crossing this one in. Bit of called short here. To Vinny. He's going for the finesse quite early on. Ricochets back. Goes to Ganato here. Ganato on the shot here. Ganato! And a great save here from Bono. Really stepping up. One more. I mean, at least it's not a 1-0 win. At least we're getting an actual proper game now. So that's a positive you can take about this game so far. Vinny going for a bit more power this one. It goes into number 5 here. And it goes over from Eder Militao. Unlucky, but it is coming. Come on. Classic Real Madrid not giving up and getting back into the game, it seems. We've got the momentum on our side. We just got to take our chances now. Just got to take it. Got to take it. Do not let Seville get the momentum back. Jay Bannon, well done. Well done indeed. Furlong, Mendy plays it into Rudiger. Rudiger into Drew Bannon. Goes into Vinny. Vinny, good bit of skill there. Goes into Ganato. The Ganato's got the pace here. Ganato, I can see Mbappe. There's Mbappe! And just like that, it's 2-2. And here it comes. Bam! The turtle, the celebration, the famous one. He's back. 1 goal, 1 assist. And the same for Ganato. Lovely play from the top three. Ganato running through, losing his pace, waits it, be patient, and it's a tap-in for Mbappe. Can we go on to win this game now? What a comeback. Come on. So can we complete the comeback here? 2-2 from 2-0 down to the second half. A brand new Real Madrid team. This is the team that we always see, but recent times it's been very poor. Dembele on the ball here. Lays it over, back up to the wing. Javier Garlano goes to Vega. Vega goes back to Declan Rice. Rice, what can he do here? Delaney goes into Delaney here. Delaney gets a bit caught on his feet. It's a good pass there. Now goes to Ganato. Trying to get a bit of skill in there. And it looks like Ganato's actually gone down injured. That's really horrible to see. And he is actually going to get subbed off. That's really annoying to see. He's been unbelievable coming onto the pitch. And he looks like he could be injured. That's really sad to see. Doesn't deserve that at all. It's probably going to be Latvia that comes on. Radio. So, unfortunately, we have not got Latvia on the substitution bench. So, Asensio goes on and he's been converted to a winger. And Mbappe goes back up top. Come on. We can do this. Kicks back to the keeper here. 80th minute. Hopefully, with an artist injury, isn't going to be a massive one. You know, if they're getting subbed off through the game, normally it is quite bad. Right, so the question is, just can we do it? Well done. Good interception there. Many gets fouled there. I thought that could have been a foul, but I suppose it was maybe not a bad challenge indeed. Nice play this from Seville. Now Seville's found their way through here. Seville, it's a good pass inside, and Dembele, and a great save from Porter on the near post. How has he not scored that? I do not know. We've got another substitution here, cancellable for Dumfries. Why the hell not? How has Dembele not scored that? I do not know. And Catania goes on for the pitch because they should have won it there, Seville. And they didn't indeed. We're actually going to make a bit of a risk and take Courtois out of the goal. Keep a head down there. It's going down. It's going to Courtois. And just goes over the bar. Let's hurry up here. Let's skip this. Let's just go. Let's go to attack and see if we get one last chance in our locker. Militao. Sure as many. Let's get a bit of run on that wing there. That's it. There's a bit of 1-2 action here. We just couldn't get that pass off there, and I think it's going to be 2-2, but is it? Am I going to jinx myself again like I did in the first half? Sevilla running through, good challenge there from Militao, and I think it's going to end 2-2 at home to Sevilla. A very wild game indeed. We did okay to bring it back, but we just couldn't find the third goal to win the game. And that is a decent result for Atletico Madrid indeed. They'll be happy with that. Still undefeated though. I'm just glad it's not a 1-0 game, to be honest. I'm just glad there's a lot more goals. Mbappe stepped up. Ganato did a man of the match in my eyes. Came on in the second half and just turned the game to Real Madrid's favour. But we just left it a little bit late to actually win this game. We punished ourselves in the first half. Got it back in the second. Because of that, it finished as 2-2. We continue on. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this episode here today. As you can see in the next episode, we have got Leverkusen again in the group stage. I think it's Leverkusen and PSV. I thought it was all over after the Sport and C game, to be honest. I thought we'd just get all max, but clearly not right there. But not a bad episode today, though. I mean, once again, just getting the odd 1-0 wins here against Sporting and Villarreal. But then we topped off with an unbelievable game against Sevilla, bringing it back from 2-0 down to 2-2. We'll have a little quick look at the League Santander table as well before we finish. But as you can see, because of that, we have dropped down into second, and Atletico Madrid, they just won't bloody leave us alone, has slipped up to first by just 1 point. But before we finish off the episode, we have got some stuff in the top right hand corner. One's obviously going to be Ganato, which is 2 months here, dislocated shoulder. I mean, luckily we have got Latvia on the bench as well, so it's not a massive biggie, but coming off from that game is very sad to see because he carried us there to get a draw. We have got 2 player chats here saying, hey boss, and we'll be talking about the position you're playing me in. I think it's because he's playing in left forward, but I don't see a really point confirm. I think I got to confirm into a centre forward. It's very weird, so we'll just say you'll do for me. And that then you've been playing pretty well recently, something against Lucas in game. I'll probably play against the Lucas in game. Like I said, we are absolutely flying in this table, undefeated, 4 games, 4 wins. There's no way we're going to get knocked out of the group stage right here and not qualify to the knockout rounds in the Champions League. So yeah, not too bad of an episode at all, to be honest with you. So if you did like this episode, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.